take the lead. Lexi, as we said, hasn't won in almost 3 years. A one-handed follow-through. On the LPGA Tour. We're back to the 8th, and Lexi. Sounded good. It looks great.
Now Lexi for a birdie.
It's a little bit downhill, this one, Tom. Back to the water hole. It's awkward for the read. Left at first and then maybe back right as it approaches the hole.
Trying to get all the way down there. It's a good putt. Lexi, a long hitter of the golf ball, but she's pretty accurate off the tee, and I think this golf course suits that. You've got to be accurate, and being long is never a bad thing.
Scoring holes coming up too. That was very nicely done. Good looking stroke.
Both. The first one was a little firm, but it was a good looking stroke as well.
Drizzly rain on this grass to kind of take a little bit of heat out of this shot. I think 7 should be plenty, and she has a clear view at the flag.
Is there any swing better equipped to come out of the rough than Lexi's?
No, she's so steep with her irons that.
And she's kind of been retooling as well. There's been, you know, some commitment to the putter and to some technique and to the grip that she's using. And we're seeing those results too. And with the way she hits greens in regulation, the win is just around the corner.
Lexi not really winning, said a lot of it. They've worked hard on their physical game, but also on her mental game. Just as much spirit, determination, tenacity, resilience, listening to her own voice and not worrying so much about what other people are thinking. She's such an athlete, Karen. She likes to move the ball, use her hands to really maneuver the club.
Good line.
So good. They're making a top hole look easy there.
Karen, and I know that Lexi takes that very seriously as well. Knows that she is a role model to these young ladies.
And another opportunity here on this par 5 14th. With a good tee shot, she might be able to get there. This one is high and down that left side.
Did you catch all of it, Karen?
Oh, that's lovely. Very nicely played.
Mm-hmm. She's hit a couple of really beauties.
And that was gorgeous. She got actually a little bit more spin. It was a little bit of a quicker shot than I expected it to be, but just beautiful technique. Look at how she's aiming.
A little bit disappointed, you're right, but I think no matter what, she knows her game's in good order, and okay, she didn't take advantage of this one, and I think the putt was more mental than it was anything else. A little bit disappointed, you're right, but I think no matter what, she knows her game's in good order, and okay, she didn't take advantage of this one, and I think the putt was more mental than it was anything else.
Morgan has good memories.
You asked me that yesterday, and I'm a little bit turned around with the rerouting. I'm trying to just focus on the routing this year.
I look at you weird a lot, Tom.
Now Lexi.
That was 9-iron.
And that's right. We talked about that false front there earlier, and it's just right on the edge. Rejected.
She can carry the bunker on the right, but the bunkers on the left do happen. It happens at play if she draws it a little too much, but the players are forced really off the tee shot to hit driver because of the length of the hole, and this is tremendous. Take that all day long, twice on Sunday. Just play 4 yards uphill. She's got an 8-iron out. This looks pretty good. Good looking line.
She loved it, and that's why.
They don't go too deep. And that's what we're seeing with Lexi a little bit here. Very consistent.
Okay.
Taking advantage when she can. That was the perfect position for the approach shot there below the hole.
Just the 5th birdie of the day at the 16th.
Lexi's tee shot drawing towards the hole. Another quality strike.
I've seen a lot of players in that part of the green.
I'll say just a bit to the right, but really like how her eyes are following that line, really kind of picturing the ball rolling.
That broke a ton. You could see how far left she was aiming. And Morgan, you were talking about that, you know, farther left you aim, the harder you've got to hit it, and it's just committing to that line. It's a very tricky green.
Just a position here for Lexi off the tee. No need to take on too much, and ironically, it's one of the widest fairways out here if you're putting it down there into a little position.
Leaning.
It's just down the right side. Should kick in.
Wait till I tell Gloria and Nancy that Lexi hit an iron off this tee.
It's on line.
Asking for it to go.
Look how big this championship is with regards great sponsor in Cognizant. And I just feel that this is one that the players all value high on their list because of those few things.
It's so close for Lexi. She backs up a 67. Going one lower, 66. At the moment, tied for second. We'll see where that stands at the end of the day.